Hi and welcome to Packrafting TV. My name is Max and this is my new YouTube channel about packrafting related things. I don't know everything, but I just want to share what I know, and the idea is that you use the comment section below so you can add stuff and maybe say, oh, I disagree with you in that, or I agree with you in that, etc, etc. The idea really is to have a conversation, and so then we can educate people and we can all learn a little bit more about packrafting and all be safer and have a great time out there. So for this first episode I want to talk about something that is very important to me because we all use them on our packrafts, and it's what we would call, I guess on a raft it's going to be called perimeter lines, because these lines, they're going to go all the way around the boat, but on packraft it's not really the case. And we don't want that. So the first thing is, why don't we want that? Well, we don't want them to go all the way around the boat because it's going to add an element of danger to our boats. So like anytime you're going to add something to your boat or your equipment, there is a possibility that you can get trapped, or you might be less safe because of this. So for instance, when I've got a rope around my boat, there's an entrapment hazard. Maybe my hand can get stuck, maybe my foot can get stuck, underneath. So the very important consideration to have first when you want to put some is, why do you want some? So the reason why I do have them on my boats, I've got one long here and one small one at the back. It's because I want to be able to flip my boat more easily if I ever need to. So like for instance, let's say my boat is upside down, so I've just flipped, it's like this. I can literally grab my boat through the ropes and just flip it over, super easy. So that's the first reason why I want it. And at the back, so the reason why I want it at the back is because I want people to be able to grab it if I need to tow them to shore. So let's say for instance that I'm swimming, I'm in the river sort of thing, and I'm going to be able to grab this and get a little bit onto the boat and have the person to swim if I ever need to. So that's it. So once you said, okay, so now I want these lines, what you really want is to get them as tight as you can to your boat. So the first consideration to have, I guess, is how can I make them as tight as possible? So the first thing is, what I do is I tend to deflate my boat a little bit, so I can really get them as tight as I can, as I want to, but my boat is going to be deflated. So then when I inflate my boat completely, it's just going to get even tighter. And also something to keep in mind is that when your rope's going to get wet, it's going to stretch a little bit more. So ideally, before you put some ropes onto your boat, you want two things. You want your rope to be wet because it's going to be stretchier, so you're going to be able to stretch it a little bit more. And also the second thing is, I want my boat to be slightly deflated so that I can pull on it a little bit more. So then when my boat is actually fully inflated, it's going to be a lot tighter to my boat. And the reason for that is that you really want to minimize the entrapment hazards that you could get from it. Also, a very cool thing about this is that it happened to me last summer. I wrapped my boat around a rock, and we were just able to attach a rope to it and just yank it out. So that's a cool thing. It makes it easier because there's little tie downs out there are just hard to grab. They might be a bit underwater. So it's just easier if you've got a bigger line like this. But always you want to consider the safety aspect of everything that you do. So I think that's it for this first episode on little straps around your boats sort of thing. If you've got any questions, if you've got any comments, do leave a comment in the comment section below so we can all learn from it. I hope you learned a little bit today, and I'll see you in the river. Cheers.